Hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for your time and thank you for stopping by. This week's post is about acid whey and the power of marketing. And I thought you might be interested to learn about this untapped gold mine. You will not find this information anywhere else. And it's just basically about the food industry and how waste products are often how beneficial products are stripped from whole foods and turned into another valuable resource for industry. And you may know the history of salt as one example. But it really happens in nearly all processed foods. The most beneficial components of the food are stripped off and consumers are marketed the least and the cheapest and the easiest to produce, transport, store, and this is generally what is left for consumers, and then it's marketed as some part of it would be marketed as is actually a consumer preference. And when it comes to dairy, you may have noticed this in your own grocery store with the proliferation of Greek yogurt. And that is because acid whey is one of the most valuable components in milk products. It's extremely, it's costly. It's a costly waste product. It can't be reused on site due to regulations. So that makes it a costly waste product because it has to be properly disposed of. So the search was on to find benefits for this product. And I'm one of the only sites in the world or books in the world that have published the benefits of nearly all of the components of dairy. So today I thought I would just share some of the benefits of acid whey that you might not be aware of, and they're highly conserved. What that means is that they are unique to this particular product. So I'm just going to share screen and go over the benefits and some things you may not know about acid whey, as well as what led to this is that one of my favorite summertime recipes is draining my yogurt and using the resultant thicker cream cheese to make a strawberry cream cheese like spread to put on graham crackers. So that's one of my favorite and most refreshing summertime desserts. And that's what led in part to this week's post. So acid whey. Extreme benefits of acid whey. Did you know that bovine colostrum itself was once considered a waste product? Learn what actually happens in the food industry as the most valuable components become resources for industry, while the waste products are strategically marketed to consumers. Acid whey is one of those products. Get the real story behind this valuable component of milk here. And here's the recipe. This week's curated video is just one of the newer videos out there about the benefits of bovine colostrum. Okay, did you know that acid whey reverses neurodegenerative and retina inflammation by activating CNS macrophages? Microglial cells are the resident macrophages of the central nervous system, including the retina, and they play a pivotal role in innate immune responses and regulation of homeostasis in the healthy and degenerating central nervous system. Despite being cells of the mononuclear phagocyte lineage, their CNS-specific location and morphology clearly distinguishes them from other macrophage populations. They exert several important functions in immune surveillance and neuronal homeostasis. In the healthy brain and retina, ramified microglia serve as highly motile, patrolling cells constantly surveying their microenvironment. Reactive microgliosis is a common indicator of various neurodegenerative syndromes, including Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, MS, ALS, retinal degenerations, and other retinal conditions. Whey acidic protein family is characterized by a highly conserved whey acidic protein domain. Filopedia are these branched formations, and they exert high phagocytic clearance of apoptic debris in the microglia. Activated microglia macrophage whey acidic protein inhibits pro-inflammatory gene expression and reduces neurotoxicity by promoting Filopodia. I didn't mean to say Filopodia formation and increasing phagocytic uptake of apoptotic debris. Activated microglia triggers a neuroprotective phenotype in microglia, and whey acidic proteins are potential therapeutics that inhibit detrimental neurodegenerative diseases of the brain and retina. And that is from Journal of Neuroinflammation. Another important thing is that whey protein increases lymphocyte glutathione in humans, and oral administration of substantive amounts of bovine whey protein enhances glutathione content in the liver, heart, and spleen. This change is moderate but sustained over time and biologically significant. This property is restricted to the undenatured conformation of whey proteins, and the best undenatured whey proteins are found in whole fat mammal milk, and specifically bovine colostrum is the least denatured mammal milk product. So it's always better to consume the whole product, the whole fat mammal milk, and the least denatured of the whole product when it comes to proteins. So when it comes to, like, for instance, Greek yogurt, the acid whey is gone. Most of the time it's sold as a low-fat version. So all the beneficial fats are gone, and mostly what the consumer is left with is casein proteins, which are often hard to digest. Not that casein isn't a beneficial component of the whole milk product, but they are among the most problematic components for the majority of people. So Greek yogurt is really not a beneficial health product, and you're much better off looking for whole fat mammal milk products and whole milk products. In that a lot of the times that's a high end, and it would be called French yogurt as opposed to Greek yogurt. But yeah, you're better off looking for the whole fat mammal milk, and you're better off not looking for a Greek style yogurt because the acid whey is a waste product of Greek yogurt, as it is for many milk produced dairy produced products like cheese and things like that. But cheese whey differs from acid whey in that cheese whey is termed sweet whey, and acid whey is a different component of a different type of whey. And acid whey is what I am particularly pointing out the benefits of in this post. So I hope you find that interesting, and remember that is not information you will likely find anywhere else. If acid whey is mentioned, it's more often than not demonized as a pollutant. And while that's certainly true, it is it's an expensive waste product that cannot be used as fertilizer as much, unless there were some other things done to it to reduce the nutrient value in the runoff that leads to algal formation and things like that. But it's usually demonized as a product, and it is a highly beneficial product. So I've included some links about the newest potential of acid whey and whey products in general, and just a brief overmine highlighting how this has really become an untapped gold mine for dairy product producers, and what to be aware of when you're in the grocery store and how things are marketed as being a consumer preference or a consumer choice just by the sheer fact of the amount of space they take up on the shelf, when in reality that's actually something that's being pushed on the consumer, and most of the benefits of the product are no longer in the product. And that happens most of the time when it comes to processed food. So have a good one, everyone. Thanks again for your time. I'll see you next time. Bye.